Welcome back. Now we're ready to do some great summer grilling, and we're making stuffed pizza burgers with grilled peppers and onions. It's become my new favorite summer recipe.
Mine too. It is everything you love about pizza, all in a grilled burger.
Right. Well, the first step we're going to do is to make the filling. I'm chopping some fresh basil. I'm going to mix that with some Parmesan cheese, and then that'll go inside the layers of meat.
Okay, now for the meat mixture, I've already started by combining an egg with some milk. To that, I'll add some chopped garlic and onion. I'm also going to add a 1/4 cup of panko. It's a Japanese breadcrumb. It's much coarser and looser than regular breadcrumb. That, combined with the milk, is going to help hold the meat mixture together. A little stir. For the seasoning, a teaspoon of Italian herb seasoning and some Worcestershire.
Can you smell my basil?
It's wonderful.
Isn't it so
Between that and the Italian herb seasoning, I'm ready for pizza.
It is great.
Okay. Now, I'm going to add the meat. I'm using lean ground beef. The idea is to get it all mixed together without being too compacted. So before you add it, just crumble it up as you go. Okay, there's the last bit. I'm just combine this together, and again, well mixed but not too compacted. Okay, it's all blended together. I'm just going to kind of form a little ball shape in here, and then it's out onto the cutting board.
Great.
Voila.
Thank you. All right, now we're going to shape the meat into 8 even patties. And so I think the easiest way to divide the meat is just to take a knife, and we can cut it into 8 pieces like this. And then we'll take each one of the sections of meat and just lightly press it into a thin, even patty. The more even they are, the nicer they will cook. I'm going to put some of the filling on 4 of the patties. Then we're just going to top each one with another patty. I'll use the tines of a fork to just press the edges together. That seals in the cheese and the basil, and so it doesn't leak out while they're grilling.
Now we're also going to serve the patties with some grilled vegetables. I've already sliced some onions. I'll add some red peppers to that. You want to cut these really pretty thinly. I want them to cook in about the same time that the onion takes to cook. Just add a drizzle of olive oil. And I've got that on a piece of foil. I'm just going to wrap that up envelope style, cook it right alongside the burger. Once this is done, I think we're ready to head to the grill.
Doesn't take long for the burgers to cook. We're going to just turn them over, then we'll let them cook until they're 155 degrees. That'll make sure that they're done, but they're still really nice and juicy. I'm just going to open up this foil packet, and that way I can stir the vegetables a little bit. I want to let these cook until they're nice and tender and also start to caramelize a little bit. And then a quick stir. We can close that grill back up. When the burgers are almost done, just about a minute left, we're going to add a squeeze of pizza sauce to each one. No ketchup on these burgers. And we're going to add a little slice of provolone cheese and let that melt right over the top. The combination of the sauce, the cheese, the basil inside, oh my gosh, these burgers are delicious. Once that cheese melts, you're ready to just take the burgers off of the grill, and we have some buns that we toasted right alongside to make them extra flavorful and good. I'm going to grab this vegetable packet, and I'll add just a few of the roasted peppers and onions to each burger. This is really going to help to complete that pizza flavor for us and make it colorful and delicious. All right, now we're ready to put the tops on the buns, and then we're going to serve that with the corn that we grilled right alongside those burgers. What a terrific summer meal.
Now we're going to round this out with a cold drink. We've been working hard at the grill, and for a classic burger menu, we decided homemade lemonade. I started with some ice cold water. I've got some fresh lemon juice. I'm going to sweeten this, and rather than adding sugar, I've got a simple syrup. 1 part sugar, 2 parts water. You just cook it together until the sugar dissolves. You can do that in advance and just keep it in the refrigerator for lemonade at a moment's notice. Give that a quick stir.
So just a moment. Can I have a glass of your lemonade?
This is a moment. We have been working hard. Well, you've been working hard at the grill.
Yeah, sure.
I got the easy job. In just a second. Now, if we were making this just for kids, It's good to go. Put it over icy cold glasses and you're good to serve. For the grown-ups, if you'd like a little addition to this, we've got Red Stag. It's a black cherry flavored bourbon. And it's just a nice touch to this. You're going to need about 6 ounces of that. Or a little more, a little less, depending on your taste. And add that. There we go. And give it a little stir. Okay. Ready for a taster? Pour this over some ice. Do one extra one here.
Sure, both have to have a little sip here.
There we go. Now, we're going to garnish this with some maraschino cherries. You can go ahead and use that same Red Stag and pour it over the cherries. You can do that a couple hours in advance. The longer they're in the liquor, the more the flavor that they pick up and the tastier they are. Just a couple in each glass. And since presentation is everything, we're going to add a little second color with some of the maraschino juice. You already have it. Just pour a little in. Because it's heavier, it'll sink right to the bottom and give a really pretty effect.
Kind of like a little sunrise drink there.
That's right. A little bit got away. We'll
has a little extra flavor as well as the pretty color.
And for you.
Oh, why, thank you.
There we go. Now, this recipe is part of an article in the magazine feature all kinds of cocktail drinks for your summer barbecues, so be sure to check that out.
We're going to take a quick break right now, but when we come back, we have got some terrific kebabs we're going to share with you. Don't go away. You're not going to want to miss these.